Hello everybody, welcome back to the Lightning Oz Gaming channel. Destroyer Ninja here today with The Witcher 3. Okay, so it is one of the few games I did buy it, but I didn't have time to play it when it came out, guys. There were so many other games on the go. You know how it is when you're limited on time and you got all these games to choose from. So I did love the look of this game. Sadly, the first time I loaded it up, I think there was a bit of a horse ride issue. But we're here to have a look at The Witcher 3. I do love the Netflix series. It was really good. I'm pretty sure the video game's going to be awesome. Here it is without further ado, guys.
Terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Alright, and here we go. So we've got a few patches and that sort of thing in the game. Okay, I'm just setting up the stream, guys. Give me a moment while I do it. It was a sick little intro, wasn't it? There's a lot of cool stuff. So we worked out who the Wild Riders are now. They look pretty epic. They look like the evil that seeped into the world, don't they? On those horses in the sky there at the start of the game. So basically, it looks like we're dealing with the corrupt world, and we are the light in the world to take it over as the Witcher. And we're looking for the girl called Kieran, as per the Netflix series, to actually... who is the prophecy. She's actually a super weapon herself, so we're going to be looking for her mainly Let's hope we can get popping. So there's a lot of story missions, a lot of side quests. Look at this, we got explore the continent using 2 graphical rendering options. So we got a quality mode or a butter smooth 60 frames per second performance mode, which is pretty nice actually by today's standards. 120 is always lovely, but hey, 60 will do, and I'm sure that no one will notice much difference on that, so it doesn't matter much. Start your journey in one place and pick it up in another. No portals necessary. Okay, so we can just save it. Experience a brand new quest as well as armor, weapons, and alternate outfits inspired by Netflix's The Witcher series. Plus discover extra in-game goodies with my rewards. Okay, so that's a thank you from the team for supporting their work. Okay, we've got integrated mods, so that's pretty sick that we have those now. We fully integrated some incredible community-made mods into the game, including 4K textures and models, highly detailed monsters and more. So we'll be sure to show you some of these mods as we access them, guys. Okay, we are going in from the beginning of the game. We've got photo mode and controls. So we have an updated photo mode, and now we have an enjoy new quality of life improvements. These include dynamic user interface, customization, faster sign casting, and alternate default camera, as well as other tweaks to provide a smoother, more modernized gameplay experience. So it sounds like they've done a good job with the remaster. Now, what do they got to say here at the start? So this one's made by CD Projekt Red, this particular title. Okay, I don't really want them to process my data. Nah guys. I mean, I don't like it when they ask those, privacy sort of questions when you're loading up a game much, honestly. I feel like they should pay you or give you a discount on the game if they're going to collect your privacy, you know what I'm saying? Unbelievable. Anyway, we are going in with a fresh start today, and I think that we'll be just going in on as it recommends with tutorials on. Simulated Watcher 2 save. I'm not sure what that means, but go on. And here we go.
don't find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
Alright, so we've started now. We've got our new quest, Kaer Morhen. Okay, we need to find the key. So to use our senses, let's see.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Okay, so we're looking for the highlighted object. Okay, I found one, it's the orange juice, but I think I need a key. So if we found the key, there it is. Okay, I'll go talk to Yennefer, then we'll go unlock the door.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
Okay, so we've got a couple dialogue options. I think we should go see Ciri actually, straight up.
Yeah, better go see Ciri.
Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Alright, there's the locked door. And in we go.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're enjoying The Witcher 3.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
So here's little Ciri here, Bronwyn, training up with the wooden sword.
You're not in the circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork.
So Geralt's personally instructing her.
Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Owl Ghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please! I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course. This a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
To the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Alright, so we're having a race.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Ciri, cut it out.
She's struggling to get her breath back. I'm just guessing where I'm going. Oh, there it is down there. The finish line. Let's see who won.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Alright, let's get it on. We're going to get our sword practice up.
Draw your sword, Geralt!
Okay, so combat. Witches must be prepared to fight foes of all kinds, be they plague-clad knights, ethereal wraiths, or bone-crushing giants. To match the strengths and exploit the weaknesses of different enemies, witches need to use a variety of weapons and combat techniques. The core tools of their trade are their swords, one steel for fighting humans and non-humans, the other silver for slaying monsters. Okay. Witches have also mastered a simple form of combat magic. These signs are not as powerful as the spells wielded by mages, but they can be cast very quickly with simple one-handed gestures, making them quite useful in the heat of combat. Witches are also adept in basic alchemy. They can brew powerful potions, blade oils and bombs, all of which give them a keen advantage when fighting stronger or faster foes. Alright, so here we go with combat.
Bad idea.
One, two, three. Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady. Dodge.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Cool, we got roll and dodge, which is nice.
Now, parry. Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword? It's angled.
What am I supposed to parry? Fight a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Maybe a storm's coming.
Got good, great combat. We got parries, rolls, dodges.
I'm too old for this shit. Now, bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Quen. Ciri, Quen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
Yeah, that is cool.
Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. If not for the Quen sign, I'd be aflame by now. Geralt. Come on! See that, Ciri? Art will knock anyone or anything off balance. Destroy their rhythm. Time for
It's okay,
action.
girl. Settle down, honey.
Damn it. I hate
Last is here.
Come on! Actually can really muddle. Certain now. Show her, Geralt. See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted to. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Gwen'll dampen the blow. Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
Just put the sword away. He ran up on me and attacked me.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. As soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the? Vesemir.
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
Seems Gerald's having some nightmares.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Rather not talk about it.
Gotcha.
So, time to hit the road?
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Oh, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Okay, so life on the continent in the Skellig Isles is nasty. Brutish and short, war lays waste to the land, and those it spares live in fear of the countless monsters lurking outside every town and village. Monsters are shown with a silver health bar above their heads, indicating that you should fight them with your silver sword. Okay, so it looks like we're getting the silver sword out this turn for the monsters. Okay, let's start on that one. Pretty ugly. Whoa. Alright, so striking opponents generates adrenaline points. Okay. Certain abilities you can acquire allow you to perform special attacks that require and consume these adrenaline points. So your adrenaline points slowly decline when you are not engaged in combat.
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
You can regenerate vitality by eating or drinking, or by meditating for at least 1 hour. Note, while playing on the Blood and Broken Bones and Death March difficulty levels, meditation does not regenerate vitality. Okay? Food and drinks can be placed in your consumable slots for quick use during combat. Okay, so we're going to press up or down to consume them and regenerate vitality. We do have some food equipped in our upper consumables. It wants me to eat it. Okay, we got 5 bread and 2 water. Okay, we'll eat 1 bread, and that should fix our hunger problem, I guess. Hey, I thought that was my horse, buddy. Hey, we can pick different stuff off the ground, so we found a crystal skull here.
In black crystal. Why do I think this is Yen's?
So I think I found one of Yennefer's black crystal skulls, which is a nice find. Okay, there's some glowing stuff around here. Venom extract, ghoul's blood. What do we got here? Bandits calling themselves Temeria soldiers are hiding in the nearby woods. They have been declared outlaws and a threat to the Emperor's subjects. Assisting or sheltering them in any way will be summarily punished to the fullest extent permitted by the Imperial law. On behalf of the Emperor of Nilfgaard, Captain Peter Sag Winleave. Okay, so it looks like we got a quest to take those out as well. Okay, let's see, anything else hidden around here before we jump on our horse? We got some fruit. Okay, now this will be my horse over here. Okay, so they need to spend their time on the road in search of their next contract. Witches do. They must trek across wide valleys, climb over high mountain peaks, and trudge through thick bogs. Luckily, Geralt can always count on his horse, Roach, to help him in his travels. So I think we can call him with L3.
Tell you about this sorcerer I knew. and stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood.
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
Now it is a beautiful
War is
game.
not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
That's it, Roach.
We going?
Help me! Help!
Oh dude, that is nasty. We tried to help the poor horse, it was a bit late.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Look, I think I'm good.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there. Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Cool, so we can just hold X and our horse will follow the path on the road. How good's that?
A griffin this close to the village. Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Okay, so it's like basically in populated areas we've got to watch what we do. We don't want to disturb the peace apparently. Remember, town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft and also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Local residents often erect notice boards near settlements, such as villages and cities. These are marked on our map. We'll examine those to learn about contracts, work for witches, and local happenings as we progress.
My gran told me about this boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. When he started twisting and squirming, so wham, bam, they knocked his head off.
Except it was some drowner that had
Kings do the fighting.
Witcher, about Emperor far away.
What do I got to do to get this sword like that?
Yes, the wild hunt in the heavens always heralds war. Ouch!
Damn deer have stripped the bark off the trees again.
Us all south of the Yaruga and bring in the Guardians to farm our land.
Come on.
Trying to work out how to park my horse. Give me a sec.
What?
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is your coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches? I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy around here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Okay, let's see. We are looking for a woman, let's be honest. Yennefer, as well as that.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Okay, so we've got some cards here. I like card games. I'm happy to see that there. Don't really want to spend all my early in-game crowns on it though. Especially since we've been generous to the villagers and not taking all their crowns. Jeez, this looks good stuff, most of this, I tell ya. I could drink a bit of this, I reckon. Jeez, they're nice looking bottles, aren't they? Yeah, okay, so luckily I do have food. She just gave me 4 chicken. I don't think I need to buy much, fortunately. Okay, let's see.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Thanks for everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Here, Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Oh, Drommel. Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? They're passing out their patrimony. Give it to their own.
Once more, there are 4 factions.
4 what?
Cool, we found our stash. So if we store it in the stash here and find a stash somewhere else, it goes over to that stash. So 1 stash box for all.
Factions! Team! Similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its own.
We don't have anything in there
There
yet.
are also special cards.
Wouldn't you rather play war?
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Cool, it looks like I chose the right one to speak to.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off. Don't want your kind here.
Okay, let's see. So that's not very nice by these guys. At all. I mean, do they even know who they're talking to? Anyway, so options marked will make use of the Axii sign. This sign influences people's minds, causing them to act according to your will. To charm more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist during a conversation, invest in the delusional ability in the character panel. Okay, so we might try that. I was going to go with 3 against 1, you're brave, and bash them, but I think we'll go with back off for now.
I haven't done anything to you, so just calm down.
We use our Jedi mind tricks, we'll call them.
You done nothing.
Horsen's working witchcraft. Get him!
Oh, you're kidding me. Alright, so apparently our Jedi mind trick didn't work. So okay, I might pick up some of those little bushes over here I see scattered around the map. Let's have a look around here, make sure we don't miss anything. We've got to go talk to the Nilfgaardians. So, these guys aren't the Nilfgaardians. I'm just having a look around. Give me a moment. Just explore. Oh, wrong button. Uh-oh, I hope I'm not terrorizing the villagers. I'm out of here. I'm out of here, boys. I didn't mean to.
What do you want? Freak.
I've accidentally used some witchcraft on them, apparently. Okay, so I'm moving around the corner now. We're gonna go find these Nilfgaardians.
Trouble.
Ours is a decent village.
Let's go.
Magic. A place of power.
Okay, so we found our first art sign object in the world. Okay, we're going to cast an art sign at it. Okay, we got our first character point. Okay, so we got a few options where we're going to spend this. Okay, so that'll help me to gain a level completing that. Enough of a level to get one of these. So we got 5 branches, it would appear, 5 different colours, and possibly abilities under each branch, I'd say. Okay, so I just got to find the one I like the most. That one really looks good for fast attack, strong attack, defense, marksmanship, battle trance. Okay. See if I can go along. Yep, we got all of these. Look at this. So we do have, I think, these already. It showed me them earlier in the game. Maybe we don't have them. I thought I'd just use one. That's weird. Alright, so there's our second one. It has all the art signs and that. And then we're on to alchemy. We got brewing, oil preparation, bomb creation, mutation. Oh, that's pretty sick. Actually tempted to go with that. This is one of our core abilities. It is always active. Enables the extraction of mutagens from the corpses of powerful monsters. Witches use these to grant their bodies new abilities, guys. Sounds pretty sick, doesn't it? Okay, this is a mutation that lets witches withstand the toxicity of potions that will kill normal people. Okay, over here onto general, got some sun and stars. Okay, so through the day, vitality regenerates an additional 10 points. Survival instinct, increased maximum vitality by 15%. As well as some more on sun and stars. I can't bother reading the whole thing, because at night it gets an effect too, where stamina regenerates instead of health, which is pretty cool. Griffin school techniques. Each piece of medium armor increases sign intensity by 5% and stamina regen by 5%. Bear school techniques. Each piece of heavy armor increases maximum vitality by 5% and strong attack damage by 5%. Alright, so that's general. Let's check out the last one here, mutagens. We haven't got that yet. I think that's how we get mutagens, by having this. Yep. Okay, I'd say we still need to spend skill points on getting them, and for now, early game, I'll get that soon, but early game I'm actually going to get it with fast attacks, just a quicker attack. Okay, I could have it already if I'm lucky, actually. It would appear I've got the top line, eh? Let me try that. Yeah, we got the top line, so we have fast attacks. That's good, so we have all of that already. How good's that? That saves me put my skill points on that then. So we actually want to put them down here. So we have muscle memory. So fast attack damage increased by 10%. Strength training, strong attack damage increased by 10%. Arrow deflection. Lightning reflexes. So time slowed by an additional 50% while aiming the crossbow. Okay, adrenaline point loss upon taking damage is lowered by 33%. Okay, so there's quite a few options here. Let's see, at a quick glance, far-reaching art, melt armor, sustaining glyphs, exploding shield, delusion. So this was recommended earlier for something. Let me have a look. Yeah, so actually we can use our Axii Jedi mind tricks more to persuade people to doing what we want in the game. Now I think I'll just straight up go with that. That just sounds the best. I mean, I'm pretty good at combat. We already have fast attack and all that. I'm going to start speccing into Delusion early so that I can actually cast Sick Axii to sort of change the dialogue of the game a little bit in our favour if I can. Okay, I'm going to apply that ability first, Delusion. Okay, surprisingly enough. Okay, that's sick ass. So we'll just pop it on up here. And there it is. Now we can actually use that too. So it does actually allow stamina regeneration in combat as well by plus 0.5 seconds. Target does not move towards Geralt while he's casting Axii either. How good's that? Okay, so we got Axii going now, guys, don't worry. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Okay, we completed that bit. Got a sick ability early. Let's just check around the map, make sure we're not missing anything. Got some crow's eye bush there. So it said to keep a lookout for glowing stuff. So we got Celandine here. I'm guessing these are good. Let's see what's up here. I wonder if anyone lives here. Nope. Alright, we better get back on our horse, so... See if I can remember how to call the horse. Where are you, horsey? Yeah, I worked it out, sweet. Always, there must be a game where I press that button to get on the horse. I always go to do it. Give me a moment. I'll work out how to put my sword away. And then, what button is it to get on this horse? Let me see. I think it's just X, yeah? Sweet. It's a bit more simple than another game I played that looks a lot like this one. This one looks good though.
It's gotta be. Let's go!
Hang on. Is that still on? He said something, didn't he? Humming with power. Well, if we can draw more energy. There we go, so we just got enough energy to upgrade before, but now we actually got the power up that we earned for slaying the 2 wraiths that came out of there.
Run, Roach.
Alright, so we're moving on now. We're going to try and talk to the Nilfgaardians about Yennefer. That's actually where I'm going on the map, hopefully. I mean, it looks like I'm going a long way, so...
Go, go.
Could be monsters on the road too, we got to be careful out here. Some hangings. Looks like a pretty nasty, cruel place. Okay, so 190 feet away now. And closing. So I guess these guys are the Nilfgaardians. You know what, those wolves are too high level. Let's go, horse, run! We don't want to fight them level 5 wolves. So yeah. Although I am thinking about it. I am thinking about it. If I can heal myself up, that'd be great. My bread does barely anything to my health bar. Jeez, those level 5 wolves stung over there, guys. I tell ya. I shouldn't have got off my horse. What was I thinking? I think I'll keep going before I lose even more health early. Level up a little bit first, then we should be okay. These boys are leveling up for the wolves here, look.
Is it true? Northern women bathe but once every 3 moons?
Medetta, Estrath Essen Novigrad.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling.
To the tower. Go.
Goltais Griffin is armed.
Epturp?
Ebstreda.
I'll never believe it. Eriglar, we must requisition a share of your harvest.
Okay, so we got craftsmen can craft a variety of items for you. For a small fee, of course. Blacksmith forge weapons, armorers make armor. Okay, if you find a crafting diagram, take it to a craftsman, the right type and skill level to have them craft the item for you. So I don't think I have one of those yet. We'll have a look.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walkie, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Show me what you're peddling.
Alright everyone, I'll be right back with a fresh one soon. I've just got a quick chore to do. Be right back. Make sure to stay subscribed if you're enjoying it. I'll probably be